Hello everyone, GalacticStorm here. Welcome to the show. A quick change of games. Instead of World of Tanks, we're going to be choosing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 because I'm getting excited for Black Ops 3 and I just haven't had any luck with reviews onto the World of Tanks. So today we're going to make you a 007 class. And what's a 007 class? It's a pistol that's mostly good at close range and it can help you against devices, and it's more good on objective game based, such as like Search and Destroy, which I use it most of the time on. And 007, well, you probably know who it's based on. The world's best assassin or spy. I would say spy. So, after this, first off, I'm going to make my knife into bacon because who doesn't love bacon? And second of all, no primary, I would do a secondary. And here's your secondary base of weapons and all. But my favorites would be for a 007 class would be the 5.7, the TAC 45, the B-23AR, the Executioner, or the CAP 40. Now, in a 007 class, I would either recommend the 5.7 or TAC 45, or you could use the B-23R. But the Executioner or CAP 40, Executioner is like a shotgun, and the CAP 40 is it's a fully automatic pistol with bigger recoil. So I'm going to use a 5.7, and we're going to be using the secondary gunfire wildcard. Now the secondary gunfire wildcard gives you 2 attachments as always, and with the it's for the secondary gun. And for most importantly, I would use a suppressor on your pistol. It may give you less damage, but hey, it keeps you off radar. But for the second attachment, I would recommend either extended clip, laser sight, long barrel, or the tactical knife. So I'm going to use the tactical knife so you can be better with close range attacks and all. And perk 1, I'm going to be using, well, all these perks can be really good onto a James Bond class, except for hardline or lightweight. But I would recommend either blind eye or flak jacket. But for me personally, I would use Ghost because you'll be running a lot, and UAVs would play a future into like Search and Destroy classes, and you really don't want that to happen. So we're going to choose Ghost. And for perk 2, you could either use I would either use Hardwire or Cold Blooded. Fast hands, it could definitely work too, like when you're switching through weapons and all, and especially with the tacticals and lethals. But we're not really going to choose one from the perk 2, so it's not going to be of consequence right there. And I'm just perking through it here, and there we go. We're going to be using two perk 3 perks with the perk 3 greed wildcard. And with my choices for perk 3, the biggest 2 is dexterity. So if you get caught in like a sprint at close range, you can pull that out really easily, your gun. And engineer would help you with equipment all around, with like shock charges and all, and other traps. And for lethals, for defending an objective or covering your behind, I would definitely use the Bouncing Betty or the Claymore. Bouncing Betties are easier to avoid, I would say. But Claymores, it gives you like one direction, plus the lasers can be a bit of a sore sight. So you might want to move it back a little bit more onto your objective before going in. So I'm going to use the Bouncing Betty either way. But for tacticals, there's 4 really good choices. You can either use the Sensor Grenade to detect enemies, EMPs to wipe out with equipment, with the and kill streaks. With the engineer, it'll help really well. Shock charges to help defend objectives, and black cats, if there isn't a trap there, you could use it and just be yours. But the enemy will be notified of the hacking of it. But I use the hacker here. I'll use the black cat there, and I use a lot of James Bond classes, and I've been doing really well. I've been doing it ever since Black Ops 2. I've been doing it in Advanced Warfare as well, so it's a really good class, I would think, on the Search and Destroy. But let me show you how you can use it in game. For our gameplay, we are going to head to Grind, And Grind is a map that you'll get in the first map pack in Black Ops 2. It's a small map based on a skateboard park, and it's very small. It's like, I would say the smallest as Nuketown 2025 and Hijacked. It's one of the bigger ones. And I'm going to be using the James Bond class that we actually made. And it's with the FN57, tactical knife. Oh, you pretty much saw what we had to put on it. So I'm going to head down quickly to the enemy's base, use Ghost as my advantage, and you can see my first victim. He gets slashed. And there's a guy right behind me. I didn't really pay attention, and yeah. Well, at least I took 2 guys out of the entire team. I took the bomber out, surprisingly, but he has the bomb now. And he's the only last guy in their team, and ouch. Yeah, we lost that one, unfortunately. Wasn't the same guy, but it was a guy with a B-23R dual wheel. And there we go. He goes boom. In a very jumping, sexy manner. And here we go. Round 2. Ding ding. We're going in. And this time I'm going to have a different change of tactics. Instead of going down to this side again, I'm going to go on the other side. I'm going to use my bouncing bag just to go there and see what will happen. Well, use it as a trap, obviously, for the enemy. And then I try to go up here and try to run out and just to go after the enemy just on this side. So I try to go up here, go around to the side here, and then I just try to go down onto the enemy side. And I'm at the spawn point right now, and I'm trying to figure out where the enemy is. And try to look right there, common spots for the enemy to be in. So I try to go up here and ooh, and there's one shot in the ass. And I try to go after this area right here, but I'm getting shot at. I thought he'd be coming right in front of me, but he didn't. I saw him right there, got hit with a shock charge. But this guy, he has an M27. I rushed in stupidly, and I got my ass kicked by an M27. So, as you can see, it's not really good at long range. And with the M27 being very good at long range, has no recoil on the gun, it doesn't really work that way. But we won this one. It's going to be 1-1 right now, and we're going to be seeing this guy just do another kill shot right here. And, well, we're going to be trying to do the same tactics as we did the last time. So, right after here, we're going to be starting up our new round. Round 3. Round 3, and there we go. I was doing something real quick at first, and saw someone blow up a car. Don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. But, same plan as always, over there. But this time, I'm just going to go up front again, and noob tube, yay. Rarely you would encounter noob tubes in the Black Ops 2 because they're not really as powerful as they were, for good reason, because back the Modern Warfare 2 or the Modern Warfare games would be an example of it. But this guy's gonna be going to town onto the enemy right here. I think it's beef grinders. Yes, beef grinders. Kills the person that killed me, and got an assistance out of that too because he hit my bouncing Betty, and there we go, 2-1, and we won by an epic scale. And he's using an unusual combination of an MK48 with a dual band sight, which is pretty weird, but each attachment would be unique in its own chord, and it's halftime, and we're going to the other side, and we're going to attack. We're going to attack right now. We're going to go nom 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 on these guys. So, what I'm going to plan to do here, I'm going to be trying to go to A and try to throw a grenade in there, well, my bouncing Betty. But first things first, just securing an area, and there's a guy that just came out of the side. Try to go after him, at least try to go after him, but he was distracted, and I reload my gun, and boom, I got killed by the same guy on round 1, but he falls victim to my bouncing Betty. He didn't see it coming, unfortunately. But like last time, we're killing the enemy right there. It's now like they only have one bad guy left, And I was looking at Beef Grinder to see what he was doing, but it looks like he was looking at the back here and just looking inside the stadium to see who's going to be there or who's not. But we never know. But eventually up in front, the rest of the team is going to finish off the last guy, and there we go. And the guy's moving, somehow, which is strange. And this guy, oh yay, he's actually using my gun, which is cool. But the sad thing is, there's no bacon on this knife. Sad face.
Search and destroy.
And there we go. Round 5. Round 5. Lucky number. Okay, so you probably know I'm not really doing good kill-death ratio wise, but that's going to change in this round right here. So I'm trying to move up here. I'm trying to go up to B right now. I'm trying to go after this guy, but you know, long-range weapon. I'm not going to do that now. I did get hit and pull back, so I tried to move back here. Saw this other guy, tried to take out a continuation of fire, and not worried about using the rest of my ammo here because you know I can usually use another weapon. Hacked an equipment, tried to go after the other guy, and there was a Semtex. I fell back there. There's the other guy. I tried to move in, and he's trying to. The other guy, last guy on my team, is going to go up the steps. I go after this guy. That was trying to go after me the first time, and I killed the guy that killed me with a new tube. There's the guy with the M27 that killed me earlier. Take his gun, and then, well, it's more like you can pick up with the 7 class. You can use the primary weapons as well as pickups. So that's what I would recommend. So I planned the bouncing Betty in that, and well, that really didn't work because I thought the bouncing Betty would detonate, but then I saw the smoke, and then oh crap. And yeah, this guy is a little cocky and decides to bag my dead body with his nuts. The nuts that he will ever have. The only nuts he'll have. But yeah. And he's just gonna be cocky the rest of the round, and he's just gonna teabag and all that shizzle my nizzle. But then eventually when it comes to like a few more seconds into the round, when the bomb is about to detonate, he defuses it, not surprisingly.
Charges diffused.
So it's 3-2. This is going to be a close one. Oh, could be a close one, depending. And the round ending kill cam is just going to be me dying again. And my feet surprisingly just went up onto the side of where the grass is at. Strange. But in return for all my stuff that I did, when I got my bomb plan and that, I got a UAV out of it. And that's when this is why I recommend using the Ghost perk, because in cases like this would definitely work, or this would definitely work against for the UAV and that. So I try to look around just in case. So I'm gonna plan on A this time rather than at B, because you know the enemy is gonna be expecting to be at B, so I go to A instead. So I plant my bouncing Betty, plant the bomb there, and then I tried to go up here, try to go after this guy here. He had an SMG, but I prevailed. Or no, he had the AN-94. It was the same guy that killed me with a noob tube. So there's only one guy left, and yay, we win. And 9-5. That's actually really good for a search and destroy game. 9-5 is a really, really good kill-death ratio, surprisingly. And this guy gets quick scoped and shot in the face. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 007 class idea. I hope you guys vote, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun shizzle my nizzle. GalacticStorm saying, I'll see you guys later.